Okay, I'm intuiting what's in the blind bag. Now, my daughter intuited that it was a unicorn. Intuiting is not thinking. If you say, I'm thinking what's in the blind bag, you're no longer intuiting. Intuiting is quick of what pops in your head when you say what's inside this bag. And I see something red, and there's something that reminds me of a snake. Okay, you want to cut it for me?
Cut. Oh, do you already cut? Cut. Hey!
Okay, I see the red. It's a hot dog.
It's
Red
a hot
reminds me of a snake. Now, how good is that? How did I do? Show it up. Red reminds me of a snake. So, how did I do at intuiting what was inside the leg of blind bag? Pretty damn good, if you ask me. Psychic healer and teacher Marlene Stevens here, and in that video you saw me do a quick demonstration of how to use intuitive ability. We all have natural intuitive abilities. I love to teach people how to open those abilities and how to use them. In that video you can see that's just a very quick way of developing that muscle. You have opportunities all day long. You can do that with your mail. What's in my mail? And this is one way of really developing that ability and learning what that ability is about within you, because it's not the same for everybody. How you get your answers can come in a different way. But the secret is once you ask the question, you have to pay attention to everything that occurs around you and within you. I think that what trips people up is they think it's going to be some booming voice with clear telling you it's this. And for some people you can develop to that level, or it does manifest that way at times, or for some all the time. But most of the time the universe works in symbolisms and in clues. I mean, the universe doesn't speak in language the way we do, okay? So the universe expresses in many different ways. So the clue is to pay attention to everything that occurs around you. If you're thinking about something, or you're really stewing over something all day long, the universe is constantly giving you answers to that. It could be in number combinations. It could be things that come your way over and over and over again. You need to pay attention to those things. I did this exercise on the full moon, and on the full moon you're particularly more intuitive. So a way to work your intuitive ability, an exercise like that is teaching you to trust your intuitive ability, to see that you have it and to trust it. And the trust comes with time. And so what I would suggest is use a journal, and every day take the opportunities that are in front of you to use it. You're going to a meeting. Before you go to the meeting, do a little bit of meditation and say, what are my instructions? Write it down. Write down the instinct that you get. What is this person wearing? You're going to meet somebody. What are they wearing? You could try doing it with people's earrings. What earrings is this person going to have? It is not a guess. You never say, I'm guessing. You never say, I'm thinking, because I'm thinking about what this is going to, what's going to happen, because that takes you on the other side of the brain. It takes you on that analytical, masculine side of the brain. So work with it every day with a journal. Keep it alive in your children. You notice I'm doing it with my daughter, and her intuitive processes are totally different than mine. And you know, it's not so easy for her just to pick up a bag, and she thinks the answers are she's gonna hear it, you know, in her head. But she's very intuitive, but in a very different way than me, and all children are. Keep it alive in them. You want to keep it alive. It's not a skill they have to learn. They're naturally born with it. And because of the way our society is very thinking, our thinking is overrated. use. It's focused on too much, thinking and analyzing. And I see many people that develop sicknesses and all kinds of problems. If you want to know, like, I can tell when I do a reading for somebody that they are meant to be using intuition only. Some people are only meant to be using intuition, and they develop sicknesses and so many different problems because they're not using their intuitive ability. So when I do a reading for people, I always can tell right away the people who are meant to be using their intuition and who are having problems because they're overthinking, or people who have that challenge in their life path. So please come to me for a reading if you want to know if that's an issue for you. Classes, I give classes everywhere and anywhere. I give classes online, I give private classes. My online classes are a little bit customized. I give classes in person, which are great too. Both have different values. I do large group seminars. Contact me. I do readings all around the world. So psychic healer and teacher Marlene Stevens, just with some little intuitive ability exercises. Check what's in my mail. Every day you have that opportunity. You have umpteen opportunities to show yourself that you are intuitive, to learn what your intuitive processes are, and to develop trust in your abilities. What's in my mail? How many letters are they? What color are they? You know, you want to pay attention to everything that happens when you're asking those questions. Is it junk mail? You know, question everything further. You know, intuition is about asking questions and then asking further questions from there. Ask and you shall receive. So I hope this video was helpful to you. Psychic healer teacher Marlene Stevens.